This movement is specific to someone who has to raise their leg into more of an extreme position. Ballet, figure skating, trying to get your leg up high, especially for someone who has some pain when doing it. So rather than going through a kicking motion, which may give me some knee pain for the person I'm doing this video for in particular, I'm going to go with a straight leg first. So if I start off trying to engage some tension in my trunk, right? So I want to make sure my back is not doing this, and I have some control here. I may start off just with a straight leg lift and see how high I can actively lift, which for me, to be honest, is not incredibly high. I'm definitely not a ballet dancer, right? So I'm coming up into this upward kick, and I'm seeing how far I can go, which for me is not going to be a whole lot. So if I was a ballet dancer, I would have to do something else. So starting off, I would try and fatigue myself in this motion, knowing that I have to get my leg up there, right? Now, after I've fatigued, a way to do it a little easier would be to prop my foot on something. So if I find a chair, right, like here's the edge of a chair, and I have my leg up here. So starting off here, I may just begin by making sure my knee or my foot is not rotated forward. So I want to make sure my toe is out. And I may begin by just very lightly squeezing my quad and then coming into a bend. Coming down, squeezing my quad, and into a bend. Now, if it hurts to squeeze my thigh, I may not even do that. I may just start off kind of pulsing in and out of this motion just to get my body used to the active range. Now, the higher my leg goes up, the more stretch or tension I'm going to put on the system here. So a flight of stairs works really good because the stairs go gradually higher. I did a chair height, and then I kind of just made a higher surface with this bolster on top of the chair. Same thing though, as I'm going through this motion, I want to watch that it's not so tight that it's starting to push me over or I'm starting to arch my back. So I still want to feel like I can keep my shoulders square. And like for me, as I get my body centered, I feel a pretty strong stretch here. It's just about as high as I would say I would want to go. And then same thing, I may start off with just a little bit of a bend and a little bit of a straightening motion, just pulsing. If this is going okay, I can start to try to squeeze my quad and then relax it. If the squeeze of my quad hurts, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to stick with just the pulsing. And at the other end, so here I'm creating an isometric in my quad, I can also try to come into the knee bend and lightly dig my heel. So in digging that heel, I'm tensing my hamstring and my adductors a little bit. I'm also tensing the muscles in the stance leg because I'm basically trying to pull my feet towards each other, but they're not moving, right? And then relax. So I could do a little bit of an isometric where I hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and then relax, and then maybe do some of the easy pulsing, and then come back to the isometric, hold 3 to 5 seconds. So just see that these things build on each other. If my body is really not used to this position, it's really uncomfortable, I'm going to start off just trying to pulse, not tensing anything, feeling some tension probably in my legs, trying to go in and out of it without feeling a lot of pain. If this is too much, I would go lower. Next, we'll see if I can create a little isometric, either with the knee extended or trying to create the isometric with my heel. Also making sure that either one that I try does not hurt. So if either one of them hurt, I avoid it and I stick with just the active motion. And that's going to definitely pull on some things. So good luck.